morning. I'm Lissa Alexander, Director of Marketing for Moda Fabrics, and we'd like to welcome you to the International Quilt Market, Salt Lake City, May 2011. I'm going to show you a little bit of the stuff that we've got brand new for you. Right now, our theme for our booth is the country fair, and so you'll see our prize-winning ribbons, our Moda Bake Shop features, and a lot of fun things like that all throughout the booth. The first quilt I'm going to show you is the Oliver plus S new collection, Cape Ann, and this line is in prints and brushed, or flannels. And so Liesl is Oliver plus S, and she's really known for all her children's patterns, and so she has taken a lot of her drawings and used it as printed fabric as well. So a lot of fun, the dots, different prints, and then the flannels will be wonderful pajamas, robes, and a lot of fun soft quilts. That's our first collection, and then I don't know what the sign above me says, but what does it say?
World's largest jelly roll.
Oh, yeah, so that would be fun. I would buy that. Moving on, this is, the owner of the company is Howard Marcus, and he does a Collection for a Cause quilt twice a year. We choose one of his vintage antique quilts. This is the quilt here on the rack, and we reproduce the quilt. And then he gives all his proceeds to charity. And this year we've chosen the Red Cross, which is one of his favorite charities, but it's also for the tsunami relief. And so we have a lot of Japanese friends that trying to support and all the devastation that happened to them in their country. But you can see how wonderfully the fabrics are reproduced here and in the 9 patch. And then our quilter actually even quilted a little Red Cross symbol in the quilt for something a little different as far as supporting the Red Cross. But this also is a kit. So and the beauty of this kit is all your strips already come pre-cut and your squares come pre-cut. So it's pretty much, you can open it up and start sewing. I want to tell you a little bit about the theme of the booth is obviously, like I said, country fair. So Sarah and Hassan are the two people that help us with building and constructing a lot of our things for our booths. But we had seen this little Ferris wheel, and so he built us one. So we have some of our little friends and families. We're really known for sock monkeys and love to do a lot of stuff with sock monkeys. Now we move on to Laundry Basket. Her collection this season is Indian Summer. And she is so known for mixing prints and batiks together, and nobody does it better than her. This particular quilt, she has taken a jelly roll strip, 2.5-inch strips, here and here, sewn them together, and then cut the whole entire thing at angles and re-sewn them back together. So she's done a fantastic job with that quilt. The quilt behind it also is it's called Quilter's Dozen, and each of the Moda designers have designed a quilt block for us named after something from the state fair. So then we put them all together and give you complete instructions on how to put them all together and different settings that you can use. Each of the blocks use a light, medium, and a dark, a 9 by 22-inch fabric, so it's easy for your store to kit, and mix and match a bunch of different fabric lines. This particular quilt has 4 different fabric lines in it. This is American Jane's newest collection, and it is called Fairy Tale Friends. And this is just one of the many, many quilts that she has done. We kind of got the theme of the whole entire booth from her collection. She has little tickets that are printed as running yardage. This is a little building block print that has been probably her most sought after print. We've redone that print as well. The other quilt underneath it is the new Minnick and Simpson one. It is called American Banner Rose, and it is all strip-pieced and beautifully quilted. And then this is Etchings by 3 Sisters. That's their newest collection. We've got a couple of projects here. The one that's hanging on the wall is a block of the month, a 6-month block of the month by Sherry Falls. And we're doing a kit assortment as well as some shop kits for this particular one. Then this one is made from fat eighths. So the pattern is included in your fat eighth bundle. All you need is what you want for your two borders, but it's just a fun zigzag that you play with your lights and darks. This particular collection is Bunny Hill Designs, and it is called Putting on the Ritz. And Anne is definitely known for Shabby Baby, and has done a great job with her collection, added gray and pinks and blues. So it's mixed and matched nicely with her first two collections as well. And the next collection is actually a brand new designer for us, Cabbages and Roses from the UK. And so we thought that it was fitting with the royal wedding and them being a London designer for us to do a British flag. The British flag is also very popular, believe it or not, in the U.S. It's a lot of, in the gift industry, we certainly started seeing that as a trend. But that's a beautiful quilt, and that's also available as a kit. And for a close-up of the fabrics, there's just the big mix. And they also mixed a lot of the whites and the tan and creams together because they wanted to actually, as soon as you bought it, for you to already have a nice aged look. This collection is another from Cosmo Cricket, which they're very, very well known in the scrapbooking industry. And so this is their first line of fabrics for Moda. They're going to come up with all kinds of fun projects and things for that. But this is a neat, it's called Pizza and Breadsticks. And it's a neat little technique of how they pieced this little bias strip inside that, just for something different and to add some little texture. But they've got the fun big graphic prints, and typewriter keys have already been really popular, and it is also available in some coated prints too as well, so makes great bags and things. This is Bonnie and Camille's newest collection, and it is called Ruby, and it is named after Camille's great-grandmother. Great big fun, easy to construct with the 9 blocks that are 24 inches wide. So the people that are afraid of triangles, this is a perfect way to start out and play with the big triangles. And it's mixed with our white Bella Solid. Moving on, here's Kate Spain's newest collection. It is called Terrain. Kate designed for us a project sheet, and it features a layer cake and Bella Solids. So great kind of optical illusion of as if you're going through the terrain of a garden. Oh, pie eating contest. You'll edit that, I'm sure. Let me show you another quilt of Kate's that actually we're hoping to get published in a magazine, but she loved the fabric so much and made it reversible. So this uses one jelly roll and then again the Bella Solids, but how fun is that? This is Townhouse Square by Kathy Schmitz. It's her newest collection, and she is really known for all her red work. And so she's done houses with little quilt blocks stitched on it. The pattern is from Coach House Quilt Designs. And I mean, how quick and easy is that to have done all these prairie points or 3D instead of having to piece those in? But that's a nice mix of things there. We must have been big on the pie eating contest. We featured that in a couple of different places. You know, it's all about the food. Okay, we've got lots going on here. This is our next little Moda Bake Shop box that features, there's 3 different collections featured in both of them, and then red and whites or the green and golds. So it's a great way to have a little sampling of a bunch of different fabrics and to be able to make these different projects.